If you like this video, why not subscribe? Hey Internet, today's review is all about this. This is the Newwer CN-90F follow focus. It's the cheapest follow focus on the market at $37.01 on eBay. I'll leave a link below in the description. The CN-90F is a rod-based follow focus system, just like they all are. However, it's attached to the Frugal Cage here, which is not rod-based. It's flash bracket-based, and I've successfully mounted it. And I will show you how to do that, as well as review the CN-90F. But first, let's take a look at what's in the box. And this is what you get. You've got these gears right here that you can attach to your lens. These inserts give you different diameters. I was not able to actually test this, as you'll see why in a couple of minutes, but it is there if you need it. Here's your main unit right here. You've got a knob here, a gearbox. You turn the knob, the gears turn in here, and then this gear turns. So whatever gears you're using attached to your lens, it will then turn like so. This is all rather cheap feeling plastic. Then you've got a port right here that's a compatible shape for a lever, focus lever, or a whip focus. You've got indicator marks all around the knob here that will line up with this indicator, so you can set different focus points with tape or a dry erase marker. Then you've got this slide down here. You loosen this nut right here and you can adjust the position of your follow focus when it's attached to your rod-based rig. Or if you want to attach to the Frugal Cage, you can just loosen this nut and take these parts off like so. Okay, so let's go ahead and attach this to the Frugal Cage so that we can test it. Now, the Frugal Cage is based on flash brackets, not rods, so I had to remove the rod attachments and then use the included bolt and nut and go ahead and run the bolt through the metal bracket that attaches to the follow focus, through the flash bracket, and attach the included nut with a not included rubber washer on the bottom here, so it's all nice and snug. And now on the other side of the gearbox here, you might run into some rubber padding. So I had to go ahead and cut a little notch in it so the gearbox would sit flat against the flash bracket and not up at an angle, which will allow me to connect it directly to this large gear here. Now you may have noticed that this large gear did not come with the follow focus unit. It's actually something extra that I had left over from the Frugal follow focus. But if you're going to attach it to the Frugal Cage, you're going to need to have one of these, and that's going to jack the cost up another 10 bucks if you don't have it, because otherwise you're not going to be able to connect this gear to your lens with the included hardware. So that can definitely be seen as a con, because if you do want to attach to the Frugal Cage, you're going to have something like this. But once you do have that, and once your follow focus is attached, you can then connect the two and we can test it out. The major caveat of this system is this knob here, as you can see, is not super stable. There's a lot of play as you move back and forth, going forward or backward. And more expensive systems don't have this problem. The tolerances are really tight, and as soon as you start turning in one direction, the gears turn immediately. There's none of this play that you see here, so that's a definite negative. If you're going to attach this to the Frugal Cage, you are going to have to invest in this gear here, which is another $10 to $12. I'll leave all the links below in the description. But that's a definite negative. Unless you have it already, like I did, it wasn't too bad. Or if you have a rod-based system, then who cares, because that's not even an issue. Another thing is that it's all plastic, so if somebody hits it with a metal wrench or something, you might crack it, rendering it useless. But other than that, it's okay. It does what it's supposed to do, and if you put the practice and time into it, you could definitely finesse it to get over the play issue, so that you could get some good focus pulls. So that's not too bad. I'd be more curious actually to see if anyone could come up with another DIY follow focus, or if I could come up with something that's gear-based opposed to friction-based, because I like gear-based follow focus systems that you could build for $37.01 that was better than this, or less expensive. So if anybody has one of those, please let me know. And this review is over.